Yeah, I just thought we got beat tonight at the physical challenge. I think I've spoken about that when we played, the Broncos here about a month ago, and I thought we fought our way back into the sort of contest early in that second half, where I thought the Roosters had a bit of the momentum early, and they were certainly putting some physical pressure on us, and we got ourselves some opportunities with some penalties and what have you, but we just hurt ourselves by some errors out of yardage, out of the backfield, and that built a bit of pressure on ourselves, and I just thought from that sense it was pretty hurtful, pretty disappointing.
Steve, the last 5 weeks have been one loss. How do you break that pattern?
You go win-win, don't you? That's how you break the pattern. But again, I think that's the lesson for us as a group. It's in this competition you've got to be ready every week, and that's for us as staff, making sure that we doing our job to get the boys ready. It's the boys taking some ownership of it themselves, and taking absolutely nothing for granted, because it is a tough competition. They're a quality footy team, as every team in the NRL is, and I just think they sort of they beat us to the punch tonight, and we just couldn't recover from it.
Given this pattern of loss for loss, do you think maybe some of your players get ahead of themselves after a big win like Tigers?
I don't. What I'm saying is I don't get a sense of that, during the week, and so from that perspective, I don't think so.
Roger, did you see any signs from your teammates that they went up for the match tonight?
No, we came in buzzing. We had a good warm up. After the ceremony, we all spoke about the Roosters were going to come out and try and run through us and play a lot physical than us, and we accepted the challenge. But on the field, we gave ourselves too many errors to fight back, and it just cost us.
How hard was it not having Sean and Isaac out there tonight? How did that affect the attack?
Well, it was tough. Just I think it wasn't not having them. It was just me and Mason and Carl could have done a lot better to help Greenie out. I felt like a lot of pressure was on him just to run the whole goal line, and I need to put my hand up to help out with the work there. And I know that Mason's got it in him. He's done it before, and Greenie's and Carl, those combinations need to be a lot better. And we're disappointed that we couldn't get points and we were down there.
Can I ask the same question to you, Steve? How do you think? How much did it hurt by having Isaac and Sean out?
Yeah, well, I don't think that was the reason for not meeting the physical challenge. So regardless, of who we have out there, I think for the most part this year, we've done a pretty good job, regardless who whoever's filling in the spot. So I don't. To me, do we miss them? Yeah, possibly, but it doesn't. I don't think that hides the fact that the Roosters come here tonight and we're really determined and really physical, and we just couldn't we couldn't match that.
How's Mason Lino?
Yeah, he's pretty sore. Again, he's a bit like last week. We need to get some photographs of him and see how he is. So in terms of initially what it is, we're not 100% sure. It's his lower leg. So
we saw Blake Green get targeted a lot tonight, a couple of late hits after his kicking. What's your view on protection for kickers and playmakers, especially during the act of kicking?
Yeah, well, I mean that's. I think it's really important. I actually noticed there was a bit of that last week. you know, where it was a bit of a free-for-all, you know, with the kickers, and watching a game last week, not our game, but certainly another game, you know, last week, and I thought, you know, I can't remember the last, you know, penalty there has been for, you know, someone, you know, hitting a halfback, you know, late or while he's in the action of kicking. You know, I thought certainly one of them tonight, Greeny, I mean, you know, the ball nearly landed and he got hit, you know, so it took an eternity you know, for the tackler to tackle him. So, but again, you know, that's not the reason why we lost tonight, got beaten tonight.
Steve, with the pre-match ceremony and similar in Melbourne, do you think those delays affect you guys start?
Geez, we're bloody looking for everything, aren't we? Again, you know, that doesn't. Well, that's part of the competition. You know, I watched games last night. They were, you know, doing, you know, the Australian national anthem and you know, in Aboriginal language and Australian language, and so there's a time frame there. No, there's excuses there.
And can you give us an update on when Sean Johnson might be available?
I can't tonight. Yeah, I can't tonight. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I think he improved pretty quickly this week, but in terms of, you know, what that looks like for next week, I can't say it at this time.
Would you be tempted to give him until after the bye?
Oh, mate, I struggle to think about tomorrow, let alone after the bye, Skippy. So again, mate, I'll you know, we'll make that call with the, you know, we've got a pretty experienced medical team, and so we'll make that, you know, call on what we think's best for Sean and best for the footy team.
Given the performances tonight, Steve, some guys did look a bit off, maybe a bit tired. Would you consider changes for next week based on form, so we shut?
Yeah, well again, I'll you know, have a close look at, you know, the you know with the coaches at, you know, tonight's performance, and but you know, it's too early to say, you know, right now. I'm not going to make an emotional call right now, Michael. So yeah, but I'll you know, we've got a couple of guys who played in reserve grade tonight who I thought, you know, played pretty well, and but we'll just see how that looks in the next couple of days.
You think Jared Beale might be ready for the first game?
I thought Jared played well tonight in you know, ISP, but again, like I said, I'll make a call on you know, on that early this week. So you know, it's pretty significant injury he got, and he may need, you know, a couple of weeks, but we'll see. Thanks, boys.